All right, welcome back. Another episode of our Supercoach podcast, probably our last one of the year.
Yep. And we have a winner.
We have a winner. We'll get into our winner in a minute.
Congratulations.
Yes, well done. We've got our winner in our Rough Rigs League.
Yep, we do.
Our inaugural winner.
Yep.
So very exciting times, very
It
exciting
is.
indeed. We'll touch on how I went first because it's all about me and I'm selfish.
Well,
I scored 13.99. Pretty good week for me.
Shame you couldn't get that last week.
Yeah, well, it would have been nice, wouldn't it? But anyway,
Cop
yeah, 13.99, doing pretty well. Moved up 1,000 spots, so the dream of a top 1,000, it's faint, but it's still there. A bit like Canberra's chance of making the 8. They need a lot to go right for them. They need a draw to happen.
Yep.
But there's a faint chance there. So 2,434 is my rank.
Yep.
Which is
Total score's not bad.
It's okay. It's okay. Would have liked a bit more, but didn't do too well I think last week really cost me. Had a shocker last week, but bounced back this week.
No hero, no win.
Yeah. It was more no turbo, no win. But Dylan Brown was nice for me this week. That was good.
He was.
I've got 2 trades in the bank, so would have liked a little bit more carnage, to be honest. We'll go through the team list in a minute, but it was not a whole heap of changes that I was expecting. I thought there'd be a little bit more restings.
Yep.
Probably hasn't worked for me the way I thought. I thought there'd be huge restings this week. Everyone would be fucked, and I'd have 2 trades, and I'd be able to kind of jump a heap. But I think most teams are kind of, even without trades, are going to be able to manage a full team this week. So hopefully there's some more laid outs, which would be nice. But yeah.
Should we get into the final matchups?
Let's get into the matchups. Do you want to go? Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's talk about it first.
The grand final.
Herbalicious
Georgia
versus M. Jova, also known as Marco.
Yep.
So Georgia versus Marco.
Yep.
Georgia's done it.
Huge win for Georgia, 1303. Marco only got 1,086. Had an absolute shocker.
Bellamy didn't do him any favours,
Yeah.
did he? So.
Yeah, not at all.
Georgia's finally reached out. This is the breaking news here.
Yep, we've worked her out.
She's finally identified herself.
We've discovered who Georgia is.
The mysterious woman for 25 weeks that we have not known who is. Who's she related to? How do we know her?
Yeah.
She's reached out and said, "Hi, I'm Georgia," which I respect. So her and her partner just stumbled across us on YouTube one night watching YouTube, I guess. And they both joined the comp. He is Rax Reverends. Yeah. So they're together. They won it. I said, "What jersey would you like for winning the comp?" And she said, "A 2024 Tigers Heritage jersey, large, for my partner." She's looking out for a partner. I respect that. She's also a Tigers fan herself.
Well, she'll be excited for the Spoon Bowl.
She's very excited for the Spoon Bowl. She said if we could get her tickets, she'd take them instead of the jersey, which I thought was a brilliant idea. Yeah. Till the game's been sold out for 2 weeks. For us. Yeah, but don't worry about that. But the game's been sold out for 2 weeks, so fuck, that sucked. Yeah. Who would have thought the Tigers and Eagles round 27 would get so much?
It's a game that stops the nation.
Anyways, so she said if you can look out for a Western Suburbs Magpies jersey, as he's an OG Magpies supporter. Yeah. So I had one lined up. I had one ready. And then last night, a jersey collector that I know, he posted one for sale. Yep. So we jumped on that. Yep. And it should currently be on the way to her now. So shout out to you, Georgia. Well done.
Well done.
It helps that she's a great person. Great personality from what we've spoken. So the little we've spoken.
Allegedly.
Yeah, well, you can read it. You can read the messages. Go for your life. You have access to. She's great person and someone we didn't know. So it's just opening that branch to new people. So shout out to you, Georgia. We got one more little surprise for you. We won't let you know what it is yet.
Well, I don't even know what it is.
I haven't told Will yet, but I think he'll be very okay with this idea. I'll tell him off the mic. And we're going to get you on the podcast sometime in the future as the first inaugural winner.
That'd be good.
We can find out about you as a person, how you got here, why you like footy, why you like Supercoach, and who you are. Yeah, essentially.
What went well for you this season? What kind of?
Well, fuck, maybe.
What got you there?
Maybe this could be our last episode.
Yeah, she might take
Should
over.
we just pay her to?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, look at our fucking team.
Yeah, we'll go through a team.
Look at a team.
Tom Trbojevic is captain.
130.
A bit interesting captaining in the first game of the
I
round.
like it. I respect it.
Very very risky, very
Ballsy.
very ballsy. It's good. And you know what? That's what gets you. That's what gets you wins.
She won the comp.
Taking those risks. So,
yep.
Good on her for that. Isaiah Yeo was outstanding, I think, for her for the
Yep.
last few
6
weeks.
weeks.
122. He was great. Toto 45.
Yep.
Dylan Brown 162.
Huge.
What an effort that was.
Too many. There's a lot of hundreds here.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
56 from Plath. Ponga 118. 80 from Brayley.
80 from Brayley.
Dom Young 31. It was all working out for her. Val Holmes 59. Garrick 132. There's some huge scores here, isn't there? 48
Massive.
Kiraz. Fanua Blake 74. 61 Iro. Nikora 51. 69 Tarpany. 57 Crichton. Well, a huge 8 from Sam Walker. But
Well, I just want to add, if you can keep where we are here at the bottom, go to the bottom. Marco said that Craig Bellamy ruined his season, but if we go to the non-players, she also had Jerome Hughes and Katoa.
Yeah.
So, I hate to tell you, Marco, but Harry Grant would have been your only point of difference.
And he's not making up 100
And
200 points, is he?
Is he going to score more than 80 than Brayley?
Yeah.
Maybe not. So, sorry, Marco. I have to agree with Georgia here. She fucking bashed you.
Yeah, maybe just use your trades better next time, Marco.
Marco, you have time to rebuttal here. Just remember, you beat Will. You beat Will to get to this point. But yeah, shout out to Georgia. Big fan of your work. This is the last time you'll see me, Will, on this podcast. She's going to take over. Bit of solo effort. Yeah, it's been a good season.
Yeah. But
over and out.
Yeah.
Jokes.
No, well done, Georgia.
Congrats, though.
Very well done. Well-deserved winner.
She
come from 6th too. She finished 6th in the ladder,
yep.
and then worked her way up.
She pretty much just went on a run.
Yeah.
She went on a run.
Hit the form at the right time of the year.
She did.
A couple of big wins for her. So, yeah, well done.
And the old Gallons Grubs.
Yeah, you got the old minor premiership, 13-8-6. We'll go through your team.
Wouldn't you feel dirty to be Alex and Will? You come second and third, but you come fourth.
Yeah. Nice.
Unlucky boys.
Yeah.
Take my tips next time.
Yeah, Cam Munster, 103. He was very good.
Very good.
57, Reece Robson. Karaz, 48. 122 from Yo. Dylan Brown, 162. Lomax, 125.
Thank you, Will.
Very nice pick up that.
Benny Hunt, second half masterclass.
Yeah, he was looking pretty poor, Lomax, at half time.
Yep.
But yeah, he really picked things up.
Big time.
Ponga, 118. Tarpany, 69. 57, Crichton. 31, Young. 130, you captain Turbo as well.
Yeah, I went for the ballsy play.
Yep. 67, Isako finally scored a try, which was nice.
He finally got the ball because Amarillo was in the halves.
Yeah.
It literally was the difference.
Yeah. Fanua Blake, 74. Iro, 61. Nakora, 51. David Fafita, 41 was poor, but anyway. Cog, you didn't play him. You guy.
Well, I thought Munster was going to have a better week, and he did.
So. He did. Could have played him at... Who's your other halfback?
Brownsy.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
200s, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get on to this week.
We'll go through my team quickly.
No jokes.
I didn't have a hooker, so off to school. Hey, I still outscored you.
You lost. The way you said that was hilarious. Sorry, go.
Fanua Blake and Taylor May. He was very good for me. 86. Had the faith in him. He did well. Pangai actually, he ended up being my auto emergency of 43. So that was good. That was good. Happy with that. 43 from Pangai. Crichton 57 for Feeder 41 and a shit. 58 from Olakuatu, which was really good. Joe Chan.
Very good.
What a performance from him.
He looked good.
I played him, and when I needed him the most, he stepped up. 56 points.
You needed him.
Yep. Yeah, he really rewarded me for the faith that I shown, having him all season, just sitting there on the bench,
biding his time.
Waiting for that right moment, and he grabbed it with both hands.
He did.
Well done.
He did indeed.
Dylan Brown, 162 was enormous.
Immense.
Sam Walker, 8 was, fair enough. Can't really blame him for that.
Yeah, injuries happen.
86 for Campbell, which was nice.
Very nice.
Again, repaying a little bit of faith there.
This is where you got your money's worth.
Lomax, 125. Garrick, 132. Very good. Dom Young, 31. Mars Yu, 39. Was a little disappointing. I thought he might have crossed the line, but they just kept going right, don't they?
Yep. They did.
Yeah. Ponga, he used to always go left. That used to be his side. Now he seems to kind of like going to Fletcher Sharp's side. So it's working for him.
It's working.
So yeah. Eero, 61. Tuivasa-Sheck, he didn't play. Tungo, he did play. He got 52, which was nice.
Yep.
I was hoping he didn't play and ended up getting like 10 and ruled my auto emergency. But yeah, no, he did really well. So good on him. And then my fullbacks, 118. Captain on Ponga, which was nice. And Tedesco did well as well, 104. So
beautiful.
Yeah, did really well.
Your backs did a lot.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah. So
your forwards and your backs, literally your two forwards and your backs went off.
So nice little week there for me. Let's get on to the teams very quickly.
Let's do it.
Running out of battery here.
This will be a quick episode. This is more to just shout out Georgia.
Yeah.
She's a gun. That was pretty much the idea of this episode.
Yeah.
Broncos versus Storm.
Broncos. For the Broncos, Payne Haas is out.
He's out.
He's gone. That's it. He's had enough. And then for the Storm, all of their guys that got rested last week are back.
Yep.
Except Pappenhausen is out and Falongo is the fullback. Yep. I think that's kind of it.
Xavier Coates has a chance to start, depending.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Joe Chan, he drops the reserves after his immaculate performance.
Yep.
Which is fine. I don't need him anyway. So...
Wow.
Thanks for your service, but yeah.
Love you and leave you. Who got winning that one? I've got Storm.
Yep. The game of the year, the game of the decade, they're calling it.
The game of the history of the game itself.
The greatest game of NRL. Friday, the 6th of September. Mark your calendars, 6 p.m. The Tigers and
just
the
be
Eels.
ready.
Just be ready.
Be ready.
Ready. Yeah.
Get your radios, your fucking two ways. I don't care what you watch it on, listen on.
Yep.
Have it ready.
Yep. Anyway. Ooh.
Yeah, this couch is very moist.
Tune into our last podcast and you'll know how excited I was about this game. I'll tell you that.
Will went on a rampage.
A rampage, I don't know if that's the word, but I'll take it.
A wet and wild approach.
Anyway, the Tigers. Any changes there? Papali'i, he's at 13 actually.
He is.
I did not realise that. I don't like that as much for my bet now. But anyway. Any other changes?
Ziggy.
Probably, Ziggy. Ziggy is big game for him. For the Eels, any changes there?
Nope.
Russell's back, so that means Tungo, he drops back to 18th man.
Yep. Ogden.
Sean Lane is starting at prop because Tuolangi, he's back. And that may be it.
Beautiful. Go the Tigers.
Yeah. No.
Almost got you.
The Rabbitohs Roosters. For the Rabbitohs, Latrell Mitchell has not been named despite them trying to somehow get him suspended for this game. I don't know how that's going to work, but anyway.
Well, apparently an independent doctor is going to the club today to see if he actually would pass fitness tests.
Yeah, apparently. Strange.
That'd be crazy if it... Yeah.
I don't know why they've named the team like this.
Yeah, my autism is...
What's going on here? They've got... Anyway.
My autism is not liking this. 8.
Yeah. Obviously no Cam Murray.
So Tallis goes to 13.
Tallis is at 13.
David Moalo goes to 10, front row.
Yeah.
Burgess comes off. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot going on.
Fuck you guys.
Things are happening.
Go the Rabbits. That's who I'm going.
For the Roosters, basically the main ones is Ponga. He's on the wing.
He comes in.
For Tupou.
Sandon's coming in.
Yeah, so no Tupou. He's out. And then Sandon Smith is replacing Walker. And then Connor Watson is playing at hooker. So
De La Selle,
a couple of new places or
Try
people.
Try and say his name.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother.
Apparently, Guru, he's had eyes on him for years.
Yeah.
So
okay,
you know what that means.
Yep.
He'll turn into a wizard in 2-3 years.
Could do. Yeah, and also the other one is no Jack Whiten, but no one has him.
Wow. The disrespect.
Sorry, Jack.
Sorry, Jack. I like it.
Dragons and the Raiders.
Who the hell is that?
For the Dragons, any changes there?
Lee Khan King Tongia.
Yeah. He's
Sorry
at 6.
if I butchered that.
I'm sure you have, but
especially his first name.
And no Ravalawa,
Lithkin.
which is probably well deserved.
Probably
to be honest.
a good thing, to be honest. No offense.
Fee guy, he's at the number 5.
Yep.
Jack Bird going back to the centres, so no 5'8" for
Luciano
him.
starts again. Good.
He has been, hasn't he?
No, he's been switching.
I don't know what they're doing. They're swapping and swapping.
Switching.
Jacob Little, he's back as well after he missed last game because his wife was having a kid.
Yep.
His kid. Back. I should say, probably.
His kid.
It was his kid.
Yeah, a kid. Wow. We've gotten to that point of the season, have we?
For the Raiders. Any changes there?
Yeah, Thingo's out, the fullback. What's his name?
Yeah. Rapana's
out with a broken face, cheekbone or something.
Yep, so Hopewade and Xavier Savage are on the wing and KO Weeks at fullback.
Fuck, he's quick. He can move.
And that's
Big Red keeps his spot.
He does, of course he does.
Let's go.
Oh, and Whitehead would be out, I'm guessing, with suspension.
Because of the suspension.
So Sasangi, he comes in.
Yep.
Good on him.
That sucks. His last game.
Yeah.
Surely they could have exempted him like one game.
Bulldogs and the Cowboys. For the Bulldogs, Drew Hutchinson, he's back.
Wow, that's
finds his way back in.
Bench.
Because Matty Burton, he's out.
Yep.
But Crichton, he comes back into the side. Karaz, he stays in the centres. With Skelton staying.
Yeah, well, I don't think Skelton can play centres.
Yeah. So are they missing a centre?
Yep.
Zeri. Where's he gone? He's dead.
I think he got
injured.
Suspended a week.
There you go. And then for the
Cowboys have a huge fucking
Cowboys.
bench.
Any changes there?
Not that I can see, but their bench is huge.
Yeah, big bench.
McIntyre, McKaylee, Edwards, and Neem.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Just one change. There you go. Thomas McKaylee back. Nothing too Supercoach relevant there, though.
Edwards stays.
Panthers and the Titans.
Wow.
For the Panthers, are there any changes? There doesn't look like it. I think
Luke Garner drops to the bench with Sorensen returning.
Yes.
That's what I know.
And the Titans, big one is David Feeder. He's gone. Drops out. Bo Fermor, he goes into the centres as well with someone out.
Great journalistic work here.
It doesn't really matter.
Oh, wow.
Who was it? I'll find out. Don't know. Seagulls.
This is Will's show, by the way, guys. Just remember that.
Seagulls and the Sharks. Big news for the Seagulls. No Tom Travojevic. Sakula goes to fullback.
Yep.
And Saab is out as well. So Clayton. Falau.
I think you've done all right.
He's on the wing.
Falau.
So yeah, that's the big news there.
Yep.
For the Sharkies.
Yep. Just
Hines been named again.
One change. No Talakai.
Yeah, he drops out of the team completely.
He has an injury. But I'm hoping not. I'm hoping Fitzy's just got one eye looking for next week. Give him that extra week to rest and heal up. That's what I'm hoping.
Did he play last week?
No.
Okay.
He had the suspension.
Yeah, right.
The week before.
So yeah, that's kind of it.
Yep. Go the Sharks. Up.
Oh, and Ramian and Mulatalo is back as well. So Atkinson and Sam Street is gone.
We missed fucking Ramian a lot on that left edge.
For the big game here, battle for the 8, you would have to imagine. Knights and the Dolphins. For the Knights, I think Kai Pierce-Paul, he's named in the extended squad. And that's kind of it, I reckon, there.
Fuck, they're going a big bench too, except for Gamble. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
And then for the Dolphins, they'd have to go on change, wouldn't they?
Trey Fully. Ooh, Marshall King's back.
Marshall King, he's back. Yep. He played last week off the bench, which was good. The only other change is, what's his name? Who got suspended? Kafusi.
Kafusi.
He's fighting the charge, but you would have to imagine he probably doesn't get off.
No.
Given his prior records.
Donahue probably comes in, you'd say, off that bench.
You'd think so. He goes onto the bench, and then probably maybe Ray Stone goes to into the second row, potentially.
Yep. They'll figure it out.
Or Mark Nichols.
Wayne Bennett, we trust.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's it.
So it's quick. Will has no battery.
We got 11%. We'll talk about what we want to do. Okay.
Yep. Are we going to do ins and outs or skip that this week?
We'll get to it a bit later. We've got time.
A bit later. 11%. You are a ballsy man.
Plenty of time.
Love your work.
Yeah. So obviously I got 2 trades. So
what are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing?
I've got some options here. What I wanted to touch on first is the matchups. What matchups are you targeting? Because I think that depends on what trades
I'm probably going to close out this week, if I'm being completely honest with you.
I think this game, the first game, I wouldn't target either of them.
Broncos, Melbourne.
Broncos have nothing to play for. Melbourne have nothing to play for either, right? So they're just going to kind of get through the game. Neither of them care if they win or not. Let's face it.
Yep.
If Melbourne are up, they're going to, even if they're not up, you'd think their star players, your Harry Grants, are going to get taken off early. Your Munster.
Yep.
Jerome Hughes, all those big players, they're not going to play any more than 60 minutes. You wouldn't imagine. They're not going to absolutely kill them. So I wouldn't want to target any of those teams. This next game, I do want to target the Tigers and the Parramatta Eels. Both teams defensively poor. There's going to be plenty of points. Both teams are going to want to win. There's not going to be anyone taken off after 60 minutes. They're going to both. They're going to be playing for 80 minutes.
Uber competitive. Weirdly.
So that is a game that I really want to target. South and the Sydney Roosters. That's another game that I could target as well. Just given their rivalry, they're going to really, really go hard and want to win this one.
Yep.
Particularly Souths. I think Roosters, maybe they're a chance, but I think given the new combinations, I think Trent Robinson's going to want to try and play them as much as they can in those new combinations for next week. This game, again, technically at this point when this game happens, they're both still a chance of making the 8. So I think that's another game to target. This is the Dragons and the Raiders.
Yep.
Bulldogs and the Cowboys, this one, maybe not so much. Both teams don't really have too much to play for. Again, if one team's up quite early, I think then they're going to start getting rests. So I wouldn't target too much from that game, I don't think. This game, as well, look, Penrith could score plenty.
40 points.
So you could target them as a side. I wouldn't target anyone from the Gold Coast. But again, if you are targeting someone from Penrith, they could only play 30 minutes and get a rest.
Yeah, that's also true.
So
depending on the scoreline, I guess.
I'm actually surprised with the team that's been named. I thought there'd be plenty of restings. your Origin players, your To'os, your Youngs. Not your Youngs, your Yos.
Young Yo.
I thought they'd all get a rest, and they still might. So just check late mail.
That's why, guys, if you're a casual player like myself, just close the app and enjoy your weekend. Just watch footy for footy.
Yeah, no.
That's my 2 cents.
Manly and the Sharkies, another one that both teams have kind of got nothing to play for here, so probably wouldn't be a target in that game, except for a couple of players. Maybe Cooler grabs my eye here, because he is kind of playing for his position, right? He's playing for his position. If Sharks are taking it easy, he might really want to go off. It's at Brookie, 2 p.m. I think he could have a really big game there. Cooler.
I don't think the Sharks will take it easy, but I think they're on the mindset of
they've got one eye on next week.
Please, just no one get hurt.
Just trying to get
for
through the
sake.
game. Yeah.
Just lose if you have to lose. Sort of vibes.
And Newcastle Dolphin. This one is a real big target for me as well. This one, because both teams are obviously trying to score, trying to win. They're going to be playing for 80 minutes. Their season's on the line, so that's a big one to target too. I think that game there, to be honest, and the Spoon Bowl, funnily enough, are probably the 2 biggest targets this week.
I agree.
In terms of matchups.
That should.
What I'm looking at.
What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm looking at maybe Fanua Blake to Tarpany, potentially.
Yep.
I'm looking at maybe going Sevo. I like his matchup up against the Tigers. I think he could score plenty of tries.
He's scoring tries.
He scores tries. He scores points. So
That's how it normally works.
I'm looking at Sivo, or I'm looking at Cooler as well. He's a potential option too. He's
Teddy
available in
Ponga.
centre wing, so you could get him in there.
You know Teddy's going to play full fucking balls to the wall.
Yeah, probably.
That's who he is.
Or the other option is going Sam Walker to Hines, but I just think that Hines may be taking it a bit easy.
Yeah, I think this is just to get him into match fitness.
Yeah. Let's go through the ins and outs, eh?
Let's do it quickly.
Ins and outs.
Let's do it, baby. Ins and outs. Ins and outs. Ins and outs. Ins and outs for me.
So the outs, I think they're going to be pretty self-explanatory, so we're not going to delve into it too much. Tom Trbojevic, Sam Walker, Vanua Blake, David Fafita, Nathan Cleary, Matt Burton, Casey McLean. None of them are playing, so that makes sense.
Jesus Christ, that was a big... Yep.
Greg Marju.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, but again, as we talked about, he's got a good... I like his matchup this week.
This could be his week.
I think this could be his week. He's going to be going hard. He's going to get that base with his work rate. He's just going to be fucking run 300 metres.
He'll be into it.
And if he can jag a try, he probably gets 80 points. If he gets 2-3 tries, which he's capable of, he's got huge upside too. So, Dolphins have shown they can leak points. I'm happy to hold him.
Yep.
Barnett, he's not playing.
Fair enough.
Sam Hughes is average, so that's fine. Trading... Mate, no mucking around.
No. Sam Hughes is average. I was more laughing at that.
Mate, not coming here to fucking sugarcoat things. It's say it like it is. Kalen Ponga, he's very good. If you can get him in.
And he's also the most traded, to give you listeners context.
This is the trade.
Number one.
Traded in number one.
It's very good.
If you're selling Turbo, who is out, he is a very good replacement. So can't talk anyone out of that. Same with Tedesco. He's also very good. Yep. Just which one do you like better? I prefer Ponga this week just because he's playing for 80 minutes. You know that he's going to play for 80 minutes because that match means a lot.
Yep.
Tedesco probably has a better matchup up against Souths and could score more points.
Yep. Jerome Hughes,
even if he doesn't play 80. So
Jerome Hughes and Nicholas Hines at 3 and 4.
Yep. This is just replacements for Walker, you would have to imagine.
Take your pick, essentially.
Take your pick. Again, with both of them, they're both a chance of being taken off early.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's your risk there.
Yep.
One, I don't think is a greater risk over the other. I think they're both...
Yeah,
I think probably maybe Nico Hines...
He'd be the greater risk just because he's only just got back, in my opinion.
Yeah. But
this
then again,
fitness,
Jerome Hughes got rested last week, so who knows? It's the flip of a coin, that one.
I
think both of them... Probably Jerome Hughes I'd prefer just because his matchup is better.
Same. Now, Silverlongo comes in at number 5.
I love this.
He's starting. It makes sense.
Yep.
So why not?
Yep. I love this. He's actually an option. I thought he was only available at fullback, but seeing that centre wing, I really like him.
Yep.
I might get him this week, actually.
Yep.
That might be the trade.
Tarpany at 6 and Yo at 7. I mean, front row, take your pick. He's the best of the bunch. Why not?
Yep.
And Isaiah Yo.
And people are selling for Noah Blake, so that makes sense. Isaiah Yo is great.
He's been the best back row over the last 6 weeks.
I've kind of said every week that he doesn't quite have the upside, but he keeps getting 120 points. So I guess he does.
And Dylan Brown. Number 8.
Look, I guess it kind of looks like people are chasing points, but he's up against the Tigers this week, so it makes sense.
It could.
He could do it again, to be honest. Luai and Dylan Edwards, I put them in the same boat. Great matchup this week. I like both of that pick. Again, you're just concerned whether, they could only play 40, 50 minutes if they're up, even if they're not up. I don't think they're going to play 80. But in the time that they're on up against the Gold Coast, who look rubbish, they could score 200 points each. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Who are you going to captain this week?
Who am I going to captain? I think it's out of Ponga or Tedesco. Maybe, I could be a bit risky and bring in Falongo, captain him.
Ooh.
I might vice captain.
Why don't you just captain Roger Tuivasa-Sheck?
Yeah. Well, I might vice captain Falongo. Then Tuivasa-Sheck. He's in the running for a captaincy. I'll tell you.
Who would have thought I would have been higher than Will in the week to week matchup? I thought I was going to come last or second last.
You came ninth, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's not higher than me.
I mean, who finished?
I mean, I made the 8. You didn't make the 8. So.
Who won the grand final?
Again, not you. You didn't make the A. So
all I see is my name up there.
Your participation trophy. Good on you.
Fielding award. If you know, you know.
It's coach's award.
Right, here you go. Yep.
Yeah, that's my thoughts. Have you got any trades left?
No.
Oh, sucked in.
I'm not opening me up. I've finished my year. My year's finished. I'm happy. I'm content. I'm the winner in the losers. So I'll take it.
Yeah, good on you.
I'm going to captain Iro this week.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Fair enough. You'll probably score 4 tries.
Yeah, the week I do it against 4 tries, 2 linebacker assists, 2 try assists. That's me.
That's it. I don't have much to add. No matchups this week. Obviously, head-to-head's over. Congratulations again to Georgia. You're getting your prize, and you're surprised that I don't even know about.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him off camera.
I'm excited to hear about it.
You're going to find out about this too at some point. So
yeah, well, let's.
You'll like it.
Okay.
It's going to be very traditional based. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yeah. A little bit of concerns, I guess. I'll just quickly mention before I die.
I die.
Sit v starts. A lot of people don't know who to start this week. Someone like a Harry Grant, I'm probably not going to play this week, just because I don't think he's going to play 80 minutes. I think he's going to get rested, even though he had a rest last week. But Katoa I'll probably play. David Feeder's out, so I won't play him. Chan I won't play. Galvin, I'll play him. I probably won't play Campbell this week, playing up against Penrith. I can't see him doing too well there.
The spoon bowl, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll work it out. But yeah.
Good luck if you're still playing, because I'm not.
Yeah, for those that are playing for overall and finding their way for that top 1,000, hopefully you get there. Yep. Hopefully I get there, but I don't know. We'll have to make some big trades, some big pod plays are coming this week. I'm excited because I'm just going to fucking
send it.
Throw some Hail Marys out there. I'll probably make a post because it'll be something fun.
Make a post.
Make something fun. Might be some rogue trades this week.
Yep, nice.
That's always good. Anyway, let's go before we die.
Yet again, congratulations to Georgia.
Yes.
Champion.
Yes.
Absolute champion of a person too.
Well done, Georgia.
Good shit.
Goodbye.
See ya.